Welcome back. Can you believe it's been 25 years since the world fell in love with the iconic coming-of-age movie Looking for Alibrandi? Based on the award-winning book, Pia Miranda was the lucky young actress, very talented young actress, who scored the lead role of Josie, bringing the feisty and fearless Italian-Australian teen to life. Let's have a look.
Look, maybe we can discuss this some other time.
Get real.
I beg your pardon?
Stop being polite, you're making me puke. Be angry or be rude, but don't you pretend I'm not here.
Wow, well, almost 2 decades on, the actor's become a household name in Aussie TV and film, and now the mum of two is putting the skills to the ultimate test on stage, taking on her most daring role yet in a one-night-only solo performance.
Breaking news, Pia Miranda hasn't changed a bit in 25 years. Hey, Pia, lovely to see you.
That's very kind of you. We started off on a good foot.
Hey, take us back to... Great to see you again. Take us back to the first moment you got cast for Looking for Alibrandi. What were you expecting when you took the role?
It's funny. I mean, Kik and I were friends before we got the role, so I think it was really nice going through that with someone else. But I think it wasn't until we were filming and we sort of started realising maybe this is a huge deal. So... you know, when it came out, I think it still took us by surprise.
I mean, you were catapulted into the spotlight almost instantly once it was out. That would have been, I imagine, a difficult role, sort of adjusting to that fame at such a young age.
I know, if I hadn't known how big it was, I would have asked for more money.
Yeah. Hindsight's 2020 with that one.
Looking for Alibrandi, it was already a best-selling book, of course. Were you feeling any pressure around that at the time, or were you just young and excited and ready to go?
No, I think I was feeling pressure. I think I created a really wonderful friendship with Melina, who wrote the book. And so I think my friendship with her and just understanding her and her family helped me kind of keep a lid on the pressure, and I just really wanted to tell her story in the best possible way. But yeah, I definitely knew it meant a lot to people. I didn't know that 25 years later people would still be stopping me in the supermarket talking about Tomato Day.
Wow.
But what a joy.
Why do you think it did resonate so much with Australian audiences? I mean, it is a classic Australian film, isn't it?
It is. I think in essence, it's really a migrant story. So even though it is an Italian story, it speaks to anyone who comes from a second-generation family or a migrant family, those little in-jokes. And it's such a positive story. I think it's the first time a lot of people have seen themselves reflected back on screen, especially in an Australian film. So it still means, you know, as much to people now as it really did then, which is nice. Yeah.
I remember seeing that red Alfa Romeo and thinking that's the coolest car I've ever seen.
I know!
Now, speaking of family, you're now mum to Lily and James, of course.
Yeah.
Now, is it true that you don't let your kids watch this iconic film?
No, that is not interested.
Oh, okay.
They can watch it.
Sit down and watch.
They just have no appetite.
I know, but like, would you want to watch a movie where your mum's making out with dudes? I wouldn't. It's weird. So I think they're sort of they'll watch it one day.
Yeah.
Yes, no one wants to watch mum and dad at work, do they? It's boring.
No.
Now you're about to do something really exciting. You're swapping screen for stage. It's this new project. Just tell us about the one night only. It's a solo show. Is that right, that you're starring in?
It is a solo show. So Echo, Every Cold-Hearted Oxygen is a new show at the Malthouse Theatre. It has been done overseas and it was hugely successful. We're on from the 14th to the 19th of July, and it's a different performer every night. So I don't know the script. I don't know what's about to happen. I think apparently it works best the less you know. So I haven't Googled. All I'm thinking about is what am I going to wear, because I don't know whether it's really physical or not physical. So as a performer, a lot of the time, a lot of our stress is really, you know, about the homework or learning lines. This is all taken away. And so I get to just be on stage and just be and experience it with the audience at the same time.
Wow,
Super exciting.
Haven't rehearsed and don't know what's happening next. It's very much how I come into this program every day. So good to see you, Pia.
You too.
Oh, this will be great. You can catch Pia's solo performance in the Australian premiere of Echo at the fabulous Malthouse Theatre next month. You can head to our website. We're going to put all the details on there for you.
Except you don't have to do it solo.
Yeah,
I'd like to see you do the show solo,
No, you
unprepared, unrehearsed.